Hello, welcome to today's sub-assembler. I hope you guys are enjoying today's show. And I hope. Well, sorry about sorry about the technical issue there. And welcome to today's show. And it's been a long time since my last video. I know that, but I'm back here with a really awesome unboxing, and this is actually one of my most anticipated statues since a long time. And as you can see here, we have the Prime1 Studios Wonder Woman versus the Hydra unboxing and diorama. And this thing is actually the exclusive bonus version. It's not the regular one. Comes with the extra spear, and actually for me it was very important to get the bonus version because I really love the concept of that spear, and you'll probably see later why. And I'm really excited about that thing and just can't wait to see how it's going to look like in person. I'll be honest with you. One reason I didn't show up for such a long time is the fact that I didn't have enough space to display many more statues. But this thing came in recently, and I just couldn't wait to unbox and see this thing in person. So today I'll try to do with two cameras. I set up a second camera on the other side, so you could see me doing the unboxing, and I think that's a good setup. So let's start the unboxing and let's get started. So I'll probably do this one first. So let's start. And I can already tell you, this is a huge box, and it's the first one of two. And it's incredibly heavy, but it's manageable for one person. So comes with this beautiful art print actually on the outside, and on the inside already we have the assembly guide and maybe an old calendar from 2023, but it's probably useless now. But it's a nice extra gadget. So let's put these things aside for now. Okay, I believe this is the one with the base in it because it seems extremely heavy. This is bottom, so this must be top. Yeah, and let's start and see what there is inside it. If anything is wrong or so, please let me know, and I'll try to change that. Leave it in the comments. guys. This thing is just gigantic, and seems to me at first sight everything is inside and where it should be. And guys, this thing is just ginormous. I'll just try and give you a quick look how it looks like. And this is only the base, and it's ginormous. And here we have the individual pieces. And let's continue with taking out the individual pieces. I'll start with the smaller pieces here. Here I have the arm, the left arm with the shield, maybe. And here we have the shield with the arm on the inside. Looks a lot of really awesome texture. And here we have, I believe, like one of the tongues from the Hydra heads. And there are a lot of these. I believe these are the straps from Wonder Woman's skirt. There are many of these, I think like 12 of them, and just take those out first. And it seems like they're color coded. Nice to see you. Hi, Sean, and yeah, return of the Mighty Lion. Nice to see you, and yeah, it's nice to be back too, and I'm really happy. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm happy to be back, and it feels great too. And yeah, and I hope I'll be making more unboxings soon if possible. And actually, I have to be telling you, I do have the Superman versus Doomsday was a Diorama too, and that was a hell of a statue, guys. I mean, it comes in these 3 huge boxes, and I think, and it was a pain in the ass to get them to my place. Like one piece came, I don't know how many days later. I got the first 2, and that was a real pain in the ass with FedEx. But finally they all arrived, and but honestly, that statue is just so big. Honestly, I wouldn't even know where to put it. It's not just like the Wonder Woman isn't actually like too wide, but it goes more in the height rather than down, and I mean rather than the width. But that Superman statue, as you said, it's a huge piece, Sean, and it goes in both directions. It's wide and it's tall, and it's just big in all directions. But it's one of my most anticipated statues too, and I just can't wait to see that in person as well. And here we have like one of these kind of wood pillars or something like that. I believe that goes into the base too. And seems like, not sure if this is I think this is the sword switch out for the right arm. Wow, I mean, you have like all the blood on the blade. Looking pretty awesome, guys. Really nice paint job. Nice to see you, your vision, and everything's good. I hope everything's right with you guys too. And okay, I guess oh no, there's one more piece. Here we have a second tongue for the Hydra head. Okay, now comes the serious part, like trying to get out the base. Oh! This thing is insanely heavy. I believe these are all layers for the first box. I'll just put this foam piece away. I got a turntable. So I guess we'll have to go for the second box. Just a moment, I'll have to reset my Here comes the second box. Okay, well, that was quite some work, guys. And we have, waiting to see if one was updated here. It's improved fit. I heard about that issue, but fingers crossed. Let's hope everything's okay. So I'm really kind of worried a little bit about that, but I hope not. So keep your fingers crossed, guys. So X-Men exclusives. Well, yeah, it's been a while, and so that's why it makes me feel even better to be back. And let's continue with the second box. I believe this box comes in 2 layers. as I said before, actually, I do have a small surprise unboxing at the end, very short. And so stay tuned if you want to see that. Okay. First layer here we have the head and the main body of Wonder Woman. Guys, I've seen other videos about these heads, but it's a whole new, it's a different experience when you see it actually in person. These things are just gigantic. Guys, here we have the first head. I mean, this heads look insane. Guys, this thing looks insane. It looks so realistic. The eyes, I mean, the moisture on the inside, the slime like coming out of his mouth, the saliva, and the texture, like even the texture on the skin, like as you can see, it looks realistic and it feels like almost like real leather, and it looks beautiful, guys. And who we have in now? So this man. Yeah, good boss. Nice to see you. And message comes in. Hope you can jump on. Trust me, I already have. Actually, I could have gotten it this week, the Maestro, but the guy I get it from, like, he couldn't. So, but I heard it comes in those 3 boxes. It comes in are just so big. The guy who ships them to me, he told him he needs to kind of hire like some kind of lorry because it doesn't fit into a small transporter. Those boxes are just too big from what I heard. And what's up, RPG? And I'm feeling great. I hope you're too. Nice to have you in tonight. And yeah, sure, I can unbox if that's what you prefer, and the others too. And let me know. We can do that. It's no problem. And wow, here we have the Wonder Woman main body. Wow, she is huge. I mean, I knew this is a 3rd scale statue, guys, and here you can see Wonder Woman, and the body, the paint job on her is just beautiful. The texture, the paint job, the legs, beautiful look. Yeah, the Maestro really is great, like, and can't wait to have that in my arms. And nice to see you, Dennis, and I hope everything's good with you. And unfortunately, you couldn't make it today, but appreciate you showing up. Yeah, I'm really happy to be back too. And let's just continue with the getting out the individual pieces. I believe there are a lot of more pieces from the skirt. Here we have one other piece. And here we have, I believe, the lasso. This is actually mixed media. I thought actually from what I saw, I thought it was sculpted, but in fact it's mixed media. And here we have the bonus switch out the spear. Well, it's actually like pretty short. I thought it was larger, to be honest. Here we have one of the pieces from the hair. These are the things actually I was really worried about when it comes, because these things are so fragile, and seems like first piece came in safe without any damage. And the next part, I believe, is the most critical one, the main head. This is like the whole head piece. Seems like everything arrived safely, no damage from what I see at first. But this thing comes in like, individual pieces are so fragile, guys. I'm sure like reboxing this would be almost impossible. But I'm really relieved to see that it's arrived here safely. So let's continue to the second level. Wow. Holy moly, guys. I knew that Hydra head was gonna be huge, but this thing is much bigger than I expected. Start with the smaller piece. Here we have the piece of the tiara, and let's start with the smaller pieces first. Here we have, I believe, the third part of the hair, which seems also to have arrived safely. Oof, really big relief. And the next piece of the hair also arrived safely. And here we have the next Hydra head. I think I'll just switch the camera for a second just to give you a look how awesome this thing actually looks. Look, guys, it's really insane. I mean, the texture on this head is phenomenal. I mean, just look at the scars on the head, like on the top of his mouth. It's just beautiful. Looks so realistic. Here we have the next switch out, which is the switch out with the axe. Wow, the blood on the blades. It's just insane. It's beautiful. I'm still like unsure whether I'll be using this one or the spear. Because actually the sword, a lot of people like the sword, but I know because that's the original concept. But I mean, if you have an axe or a spear, like honestly, I'd love to. I'd rather display with the axe. Here we have another switch out piece. Not switch out, I'm sorry, like piece of the skirt. And just check in case I forgot anything. Doesn't seem like that. And the last piece, and one of the largest pieces to take out, is the actual neck of the Hydra. Wow. Holy moly, guys. This thing is, I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. Like, this is my arm, and if you can see that, I mean, it's almost probably as long as my arm. This thing is ginormous. Like, where the hell am I supposed to put this? Holy shit, like, I don't know, I'm just put it here for a second. And put the foam piece down for a moment. And I can put the base on the turntable and put the neck safely on the sofa, I guess. Whew. Wow. Guys, that was a hell of a lot of work. I guess I'll just quickly reset the other camera for a moment. RPG, how long was shipment? Shipment actually, after I ordered, I mean, I live in Germany and I ordered it from Sideshow, honestly, and it came within a week actually. I mean, the first piece is like just like the Superman. It took a while till the second piece came. They didn't both actually arrive here at the same time, but they arrived. So I'd say around a week till they passed the customs, and so it was. I mean, it came relatively fast, and yeah, X-Men. So far, so good. Really, I mean, thanks for you guys for your fingers crossed and everything went well. And yeah, what's up, L8? Everything's fine. I hope with you too. Sean, did you pick up Batman vs. Dragon? Actually, I didn't know. That was like, I mean, that's one of the like Dark Knight's Metal pieces, and I have so many of the other Dark Knight's Metal, but that was one where I said, I think I'll pass on that since I have so many Batman pieces actually already, and I try to limit myself with Batman. So I do have many of all these regular Dark Knight's Metal. I have the Batman Who Laughs and the Drowned, the Red Death, and so on. I've pre-ordered all those, and most of them I have already, and just waiting for those. But I passed on the Batman versus Dragon, so I said to myself, "You can pass out on that one, and I think I did well. But I did order the Batman versus Joker diorama from Prime1, so can't wait to see that one coming into. But I mean, that cape from Batman is just so big from what I've seen from other people, and just no idea where that's gonna go. Hey, your vision, everything's great. Hope with you too. Hey guys, I'm already sweating, guys. Whew, holy shit. Okay, so we've unboxed all the pieces, and I guess we can start with the assembly. And I have a vague idea of what comes first. So here we have the piece. First piece should be the getting in the huge neck, and fitting in just supposed to fit in somewhere here, I believe. And there is this actually kind of half like sphere kind of thing that goes into the base too. Fits in, I believe, like with a magnet or so. I believe it's in, fit in. I believe everything's, that went easy. I thought I was afraid it was already too easy, but it seems like that went in pretty well. And what to say, how you feel about Batman versus Superman? Come on, don't make me say it again. That was actually one of the oldest POs or most anticipated statues I've been waiting for, and I can't wait to see that piece and in person. I know that thing's, I think, probably even bigger than the Superman versus Doomsday piece, or at least equally, and especially in height. That's a beautiful statue. For me, that was also one of the must-haves. I said to myself, that was one of the last Batman statues I was going to get. And I can't wait till that one ships too. And next seems to be Wonder Woman herself. And her leg actually goes into the piece the neck we put in with a huge peg. And like the one leg should fit into the neck, and the left leg should kind of lean against the top part. Just wondering whether it fit in properly. Seems like it fit in. Looks pretty cool, actually. Looks really impressive at the moment. So as I said, the right leg has to go inside, and the left leg kind of has to lean against the top part of the neck here. Around here, so you'll see that. So Then next, I believe, would be the first head of the Hydra that's already part of the base. You have to add the tongue, and should fit in easily. Yeah, easy there with a magnet. And next should be this wooden pillar piece, and that I believe goes into this at the end side of the neck here, at this blood splatter. Does have a key magnet, so fits in, no issues there, luckily. And next would be the closed mouth, I believe. That goes to the bottom part of the head here. Strong magnet there. Looks beautiful, man. This piece is getting really huge. Wow, really breathtaking statue here. And next I believe are all these here we have these straps from the skirt. Since they are all color coded, shouldn't be too difficult to figure out where they go. And they all look so similar, and sometimes it's just difficult to figure out where each one goes. But it ain't too tough. I believe this is the biggest one. I believe that's supposed to go in the back. Or is that the front? No, it's supposed to be the front. Sorry about that. And there's another big one, which I believe fits in right here at the back. It goes in two parts at the same time. And so where we go there, so I believe here it's probably just going to be like a trial and error kind of thing. The colors are actually really, it's hard to tell which one goes where. This one. Here we have a white one. Ooh, these are actually quite a lot. I didn't think they were so many. I'm surprised about that. I mean, Honestly, it's actually just going to be a trial and error thing when you do this part. These are so many. Some of the colors are really difficult to differentiate because they just look so similar. But I must say, the magnets on these things seem to hold pretty well. So I guess we're done with the straps, and next should be the lasso. And the lasso, actually, there's this part here, this strap with this tiny peg that fits in here on your right waist to this tiny hole, I believe, and just stick it in there, and it should stay in place, as you can see there. I'll give you a quick close up there. Whoa, so next should be the third head, and that should fit in directly right here on the front, and no issues there. And logically, that should be the tongue for that one. Also, no issues there, perfectly. So then we have the shield for the left arm, and it seems like just to be a magnet with a key and holds in place. It's a little bit wiggly, I must admit. And next comes what we all have been waiting for. Is the head gonna fit or not? Fingers crossed, please, everyone. Seems like magnet and the peg at the same time. Please, God bless that. Just let it fit. I don't know if it fits. I have a bad feeling that it might not fit. But we'll see. Then we have the individual pieces of the head. First, and then we have the second part, goes in there, and we have one small piece that actually should go actually into the hair on the left side. should fit that in first with a small magnet. Maybe I should have fit that in beforehand, before fitting in the head. I think I should have put that in before. Whoa, that was close. Should. It seems like it's not quite fitting in. Or doesn't want to fit in. I'll come back to that part later. Let's just stay with this piece here. And let's leave this part here on the side for now. And let's let the tiara fit in, and that fits in perfectly, and seems like actually there's no issue. Actually, it does look pretty good. There's no, it's not like I've seen other people's statues where you can see in the empty space. Everything actually looks good. So, thanks for your help, guys. And now comes the moment for the switch outs. Start with my least favorite, the sword. And that goes in on the top with a tiny peg. And wow, here we have her, the Wonder Woman versus Hydra Diorama, 3rd scale. And wow, guys, this is really a real eye catcher, guys. I love it. Looks insane, and don't regret unboxing it. Looks phenomenal. Wow. Just getting away from these foam pieces. And till now, guys, I can't say anything bad about it, guys. It looks insane, phenomenal, and God bless for all of you. Thank that nothing was broken. Just have to check out this one piece. It doesn't quite go in, maybe, but that's just a small issue. And yeah, Sean, really outstanding. Thanks for joining. And let's start with let's do the second switch out. Let it be the exclusive switch out, the axe. This axe is actually huge, guys. I mean, like, look at this. That's my hand, and I mean, look how big this thing is. Like, it's just gigantic. I mean, this is almost for a small child, like small child costume weapon. Like, honestly. And fits in beautifully. Wow, I hope you enjoy it. I think one of my favorite switch outs. Honestly, I think it's better than the sword. I don't. Let me know what your opinion is about this. What's your favorite, you guys all watching? Like, let me know what's your favorite like switch out. Is it the axe, the sword, or the spear? And we still have one more. This is the bonus piece, and let's take that out and try it out. And I was actually, when I saw the bonus like switch out, I was really excited about it. I thought it would be really insane, and now when I see it in person, it's really cool. But I thought it would be much bigger. Like, honestly, I thought the spear was going to be really huge. Like, I still have like these OG Wonder Woman premium format from Sideshow, where the spear was really way larger. I mean, that was a premium format, but it was as big as her. Like, it was way longer. This is just a short one, but it looks insane too. The spear definitely makes the statue tallest. And exclusives. Yeah, you like the axe. I love the axe too. Honestly, I totally agree with that. Now, when I touch it, guys, the details on the statue are just phenomenal. Like, I mean, when you touch the skin, I mean, just let me just switch the camera for a second, and I'll show you the textures. Like, the textures on the skin are just phenomenal. Like, it looks like leather, and when you touch it, honestly, it also feels like leather, and it looks. You have that like scaly leather or like kind of dragon-like skin, and it looks like that and feels like that too. Like, especially like the faces. I mean, the eyes and the mouth. You see inside, beautiful. And I mean, looking at her, it's like the face. Honestly, like, if there's like one thing I would have to complain about this statue, it might be the head. Like, I would have wished there to be a different head switch out. I mean, the portrait for me just looks too calm. It's like doesn't look too angry. Like, kind of, in some way, it doesn't fit with the. It doesn't kind of go with the scene. Like, she's like fighting a Hydra, and she's just too calm. It's just like as if she just looks like she's going out for a walk, and on the way she's killing. It should have a more like fierce, angry kind of expression on her face, and I would have wished to have that like as a switch out, or maybe just not just switch out, but if they would have used that in the first place. But for now, like, it's just the details are insane. Like, the base, let's come closer to the base. Like, I mean, like, look at the details on the face. You have the Wonder Woman logo. You have this kind of old, ancient, Greek-like kind of designs on the outside. And here you have the dead head on with the Hydra. And like, look at all those like scars. Like, they just look so real. And you can see like the shade too. Yeah, like where the blood comes out, it's more shiny, and how it changes. And this blood and gore coming out, it just looks realistic. It's just insane, guys. I mean, can't believe it. Like Prime1's definitely done a phenomenal job here. I mean, looking at the leg and nails just look insane, but beautiful. There's nothing I could really complain about the statue, and the hair. It's the hair is like something like where I was, as I said, I was really worried about, and I'm happy everything arrived safely, and there, as I said, like there isn't really anything negative I could say about this statue. And if any of you already have the statue, you can give me some feedback and let me know what your experiences are and your thoughts are about the statue. And yeah, maybe we can just talk about the size of the statue. And in height, I believe the spear is the largest. It's the largest switch out option, and from the bottom all the way to the top, it's 92, to be safe, 93 centimeters from the bottom to the top. And in width, I think in the worst scenario, it might be it's around 61 centimeters in the width, and depth would just be the size of the base, I guess. It's just gonna be around, that would be around 42, I guess around 42, 43 centimeters. And wow, it's just phenomenal. I'm totally blown away by the statue, and I love it. And I guess that was it for today, and I'm really happy I switched this out. I mean, unboxed the statue tonight. I'm really blown away. The next job is just to find a place to kind of display the statue in my house, and that shouldn't be too much of an issue, I guess. Well, maybe it is, but I mean, where there is a wish, there's a way, or was that I was saying, when Wille ist auch ein Weg in German. And oh yeah, not to forget, I did promise you guys a surprise unboxing, and I'll just get that one for a moment. And here we have it. As you can see, it is an art print, and it's not just any art print. It just stick it in. Here I have by Alex Ross, the 60s Avengers. 60s Avengers art print, and let me just maybe move the camera for a moment. I hope you can see it. It's a huge art print. Actually, it's wide, but it's not too thick. But it is insane, and it's by Alex Ross. And let's just take it out for a second. I mean, I didn't want to disturb you guys with all the bubble wrap and so. But as usual, Sideshow does a phenomenal job, as usual, with their art print packaging. and this one is no exception. And on the back, it does come with a certificate of authenticity, as most of the Alex Ross pieces do. Like, this is hand signed by Alex Ross, and maybe I'll just put it down and take the camera closer so you can see the details. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Just, you have a really nice, from the master of realism, Alex Ross. Really nice, old-fashioned kind of look of the kind of realistic, old-style kind of all the Avenger characters. Here in the center, we have Captain America with the Hulk in the back, Iron Man, Vision, Black Panther, Thor, and so many other characters. I'll be honest with you, like, honestly, there's so many characters here where I don't even know the name. I don't even know the names of, or some few of these I haven't heard of. You have Namor here, and Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, and here we have even Beast. I wasn't even aware that guy's a member of the Avengers. Falcon, Spider-Man here in the corner, like, he's really small, but it's a beautiful art print, and I actually got this from like putting myself on the wait list, and I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to get it, so I didn't waste any time and immediately ordered it, and I got it. So I believe it's still available without the frame. So if you guys are interested in that, don't hesitate. You won't be disappointed, I can tell you that. So I guess that was it for today, and I hope all of you enjoyed it and you had a nice time. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for your support, guys. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And all I can say now is, guys, God bless you. God bless our statues. And please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And God bless you. God bless the statues. And have a nice day.